I don't know where I'm looking.
Good morning, fam. So today is Monday. Check out my new glasses. Hey. Just kidding. Anyways. So it is currently 8:35 a.m. I've been awake since 4:30 a.m. I've dropped the kid off at practice at 5:30. Went straight to do Amazon in hopes that they would give me something, and yeah, they didn't give me anything. So I sat in the car and watched Zoa and Liz with their crazy selves chilling on a live that they had been on for like 10 hours. And that's some serious dedication and motivation right there, man. I'm just saying. I started editing What's Going On with Kay Today episode for you all. After I do this video, I will finish editing it and post it for you. Hark, I see a message coming through on my messenger. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, as I sit here, thinking this is a perfect opportunity to make a video, I sat here for a few moments trying to figure out what did I want to talk about. Because quite honestly, my brain just isn't there. I'm very tired. It's been a long weekend. I've just been tired. It's not even a long weekend. I've just been tired. It's not like I've been doing a lot of Amazon. I'm just tired. But yeah, honestly, what's on my mind right now is what life should look like for me, in my opinion. What I would like life to look like for me. I know that we all go through this in some kind of way, shape, or form. And since this is a human moment and motivational video, this is a perfect topic. For me, the perfect day would be waking up at, say, 8 o'clock, having coffee, sitting on the couch for maybe an hour, watching YouTube videos, and then deciding what to do with the rest of my day, i.e., what orders do I need to fill, what projects do I need to make, what students do I need to teach. But that isn't the current situation. First off, Harmony has practice at 5:30 in the morning. So with that being said, a typical day that I would be happy with living with would be getting up at 4:45 to get her out of bed, dropping her off at 5:30, coming back home and going to sleep. Possibly picking her up at 8 o'clock so that she doesn't have to walk, though I tried to pick her up just now, drove right past her, stopped, tried to get her to get in the car. She refused to get in the car with me. She said she wanted to walk and listen to her music. And then when I texted her later, she said she needed her me time before she came home to deal with the dogs. She is currently dog sitting for Serenity. Serenity has a puppy, and the puppy is very rambunctious, and he whines and cries a lot because he's in the crate and he wants to get out and play. But with Shadow, even though Shadow typically is the puppy that, you know, is aggressively playing with other dogs because he's a husky. Theo is 10 times worse, and we're concerned about one of them getting hurt in the midst of playing. So we limit Theo's amount of time out of his crate to interact with Shadow. And of course, you know, he's not fully potty trained because he is very little. So Harmony has schoolwork and whatnot. So he's in his crate until it's time to go out. Anyways, whatever. So manifesting your life is kind of what's on my mind. And I've manifested a lot of things. I've spoken a lot of things into existence, and I have watched it come to fruition. However, for some reason, and I'm gonna just chalk this off to being childhood trauma related. Excuse me, let me get a drink of the coffee. Let's get a drink of the coffee before we continue. We need some coffee. No, just kidding. Anyways, I tend to forget to keep my mindset right on the things I'm trying to accomplish, the things that I want to do. I think there is a part of me that feels like those achievements are not for me, which is BS, but those are kind of the things that you go through in your mind when you have childhood trauma. Excuse me, someone's coming. Okay, I'm back. That was the pool guy. He came to clean the pool, and he was nice enough to let me sit and edit what's going on with Kay today with my feet in the pool. I wasn't bothering him, he said. Let's see what time it is right now. Oops, 10:12. So what's going on with Kay today? Episode 11 is ready. It is currently uploading to YouTube, and I, if you haven't noticed, am in the pool. So what I was saying before was I've just been thinking about, which I do this a lot, thinking about manifesting what you want out of life. And I have a tendency to every once in a while, sometimes small things, sometimes big things, but I do it sometimes, most of the time, quasi-unconsciously, speak of what I want and manifest it to come to fruition. However, when it comes to my life as a whole and what I want, I think I talk about it or I think about it, but I tend to fall into doubt that it's going to happen. And that is something I need to fix. And I'm sure a lot of you do the same thing. For me, I know the issue is I get caught up in life as life is happening around me. And I'm more focused on what's going on in life and not focusing on the end goal. And then that puts me into doubt. And then, I start looking around and see that I'm still where I was, or I've moved a little bit, but I'm not where I want to be by the time I want to be there, and I'm watching everybody else pass me by. So, I think today's message is finding a way to keep the end goal in the forefront of your mind. I don't know if this is something we all should probably do together as a group, to kind of keep each other motivated and remind each other of what we're planning to do. But it's definitely something that needs to be evaluated. Like for me right now, I'm in the pool. And as I was saying before, for me, my perfect life right now, let me get really specific because you should be, would be a perfect day for me, would be being able, or a perfect life would be being able to wake up, well, first of all, being able to get enough sleep on, regular basis. I'm getting enough sleep, so if getting up at 4:45 to take Harmony to practice at 5:30 is what needs to happen, because she's a competitive swimmer and that's something that's important to focus on for the next couple of years, then fine. But being able to do that with the guides of having plenty of sleep and being well rested, getting up, having my cup of coffee, having my moment on the couch. I miss having my moments on the couch in the morning with my coffee and YouTube, and being able to start my day more peacefully than getting started with whatever needs to be done, whether that is orders or students, and having a day where I can do those things and still decide to come and jump in the pool because it's a beautiful hot day, and hey, I'm feeling a little frisky, so I think I'll jump in the pool and get a little workout going because it's hot as hell and the water's not as cold. Or being able to just say, you know what, I have a handful of YouTube videos that needs to be done, and so I'm going to take off and go to the bay, and I'm going to go edit at the bay, and then come back home and get some orders done, or teach some students, or I'm just exhausted today, and I'm going to lay down on the couch and watch movies all day and just take a break. And being able to have that freedom while knowing that I am making and bringing in the amount of money that I need to bring in to support my household without the stressors of depending on Amazon. That is what a perfect life looks like for me. Being able to wake up when I'm ready to wake up, be well rested, and be able to make decisions on how I want my day to look freely. I used to have that life and I miss it. I want to be able to transition from Amazon into solely depending on myself for the income that I need, or fully and completely being able to depend on my businesses to bring in the income that I need so that I have the freedom to do as I please. So I think what needs to happen is this needs to be written down, this needs to be talked about, it needs to be spoken with confidence out into the universe, and it needs to be a reminder every single day that that is what I'm working towards, because reality is the universe, God, can do anything and can bring it forth within a matter of seconds. It doesn't have to be, for me, something that comes forth 5 years from now. It is something that could come forth tomorrow. It's possible. Anything is possible. I need to remember that, and you probably need to remember that too. So, my human moment, allowing myself to doubt what the Lord is capable of providing for me, and doubting that I deserve and am worthy of having the type of life that I so desperately desire. The motivation is It's all a lie. We're all capable of creating the type of life that we want. We just need to be very specific about what that is and start speaking it into existence, thinking it into existence, and practicing it into existence. Always understanding and remembering that spirit, God, the universe, whatever you believe in, has all the power to create it in a snap. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go and reclamp my bathing suit, swim a few laps, and enjoy this moment before I have to dry off, recomb my hair, get dressed, and go do the one Amazon route that I did actually catch for the day. So I will talk to you all later. Peace.